Creating and launching an email campaign with Pensight is a streamlined process. It's fully integrated with your Pensight store and your Pensight products. There are two types of email campaigns you can launch on Pensight. Automations, to send automated email sequences to clients when they make an order or sign up to your email form. Automations are great for upselling campaigns and building your funnels. And broadcasts, to send emails to the whole list of participants at the same time. Broadcasts are great for announcements and newsletters. Let's look at automations. With automations, you can set up and send automated email sequences to power your marketing campaigns. Set up an email funnel to market your paid course to clients who got your freebie. Send a welcome email to clients who signed up to your mailing list. Drip feed your blog posts to clients who joined your membership. Send a special offer to clients who got an intro session. All of these are really easy to set up with automations. Now, how to get started? Go to the marketing page and click Create an Automation. There are 3 key elements to build an automation. 1. Start trigger. What action should add a client to the automation? It could be a product order submitted, free or paid product, or an email form filled in. 2. Time delay, the time that the automation waits before sending an email. 3. Email design, emails that should be sent as part of the automation. 4. Optional stop trigger, action that stops the automation for a particular recipient if it's finished. Stop trigger could be a product purchase. For example, you set up an automation to market your paid course to everyone who got your free ebook. The start trigger would be the ebook purchase, and the stop trigger would be the purchase of the course. Let's create an automation. For example, I have a free ebook called Free Guide, and I want to create a 2-email sequence that advertises my course, called Entrepreneurship 101, to anyone who got the ebook. I'll call the automation Course Marketing to Freebie Clients. The name is only visible to you. I'll click Add Trigger to select what starts the automation. Then select Product Order Submitted and select my free guide and click Done. Now I know that a client will be added to the automation when they get my free guide. If I wanted to, I could add multiple products as a start trigger. For example, getting any freebie on my page could start the same automation. We'll stick with one in this example. Once my trigger is added, I can start adding emails. Click Schedule an Email and you'll be able to design your first email in this automation. Let's say our first email is just a welcome email. We'll add the subject line. Pre-header is the second line of text people see before they open the email. You can leave it blank. There are a few simple templates to select from for your email body, or you can start from scratch. I'll select one of the templates for this example. Once you add the email, you'll be dropped back into the automation builder. You'll see your email here and a time delay set up. You can edit the time delay by clicking on the pen icon on it. We'll set it to 5 minutes here. You can now see the automation starts when someone gets our freebie, then there is a 5-minute delay, and the first email gets sent. We can add another email by clicking Schedule another email. Let's say you want to send a special offer with a discount code for your course in the second email. We'll select a template, and since this is just an example, won't edit it now, but add it right to the automation. If you're sending a longer automation sequence advertising your course and want to make sure that the automation stops and doesn't send more emails if the client purchases the course, you can add an exit trigger. Click the Edit button on the last widget and then select your course under Product Order Submitted. Once that's added, you're done. Click Publish or save it as a draft for later publishing. You can also stack automations on Pensight. A stop trigger for one automation could be the start trigger for another automation. For example, your course marketing sequence stops when the course is purchased, but then another automation starts when the course is purchased to market another product. Let's come back to email broadcasts. There are a lot of things you can do with email broadcasts. For example, launch a paid newsletter to subscribers, announce a new product launch, send an update about your services, send a special offer discount. I will walk you through the steps you need to know to make the most out of it. Before you create your broadcast campaign, you need to set up a segment, that's what we call an email list, to which you'll be sending the broadcast. There is one segment that is already pre-created for you. It's called All Contacts, but you can create segments tailored for specific contact types, which can help you to be more relevant to your audience and avoid complaints. To create a segment, go to the marketing page, then click Segments at the top left. Then click Create a new segment at the top right. You can populate segments in two ways. 1. Uploading contacts. You can manually add contacts to a segment using a CSV file. 2. Segment automations. You can set up automations to dynamically add contacts to a segment when they buy a product from you or submit their email via an email form. If you are importing contacts via a CSV file, you need to be sure that the contacts you are uploading have given consent to be subscribed to your emails. The imported file needs to be in CSV format with 2 columns, name in the first column and email address in the second column. It may or may not have header row. If you are importing contacts from another mailing provider, it's really important to also import any unsubscribe or suppression lists to make sure you are not sending emails to people who unsubscribed or whose email addresses don't work anymore. This is crucial for your sender reputation. To import an unsubscribe list, upload a CSV as normal and then toggle Mark Contacts as Unsubscribed under Advanced. You can populate a segment with automations when someone gets a product from you, or when they add an email to an email form on your page. You can find the segment automations section at the bottom of product settings of each product and at the bottom of the email form widget on your page. It's always best to set up segment automations in advance so that you have your segments ready when you want to send a broadcast. If you haven't done it, it's not a problem. You can go to Contacts page, export the contacts, and then upload them to your segment. Now to launch your first broadcast, go to Marketing page and click to create a broadcast. In this step, you'll have to enter a few details. Email, subject, preview text. It's a line of text visible from the inbox right after the email subject. From field, which is pre-populated with your page's name, reply email address, which already has your registered email address, but you can set it to something else. Email body, which is the contents of your email, and your mailing address, which is your physical business address, or a P.O. box needed to adhere to anti-spam laws. After designing your email, you'll need to set up the campaign's specifics. Campaign name, which is an internal name to identify the campaign. Target segment, which is the list to which you're sending the email broadcast. Unsubscribe option. And sending time. Decide whether to send your email immediately or schedule it for later. When you click Continue here, you will have the opportunity to review everything in one place. Before sending out your campaign, take a moment to check all fields to ensure all information is correct and complete. Preview your email. Look at your email from a recipient's perspective to catch any final edits. And then send or save as draft. Once satisfied, either send your campaign immediately or save it as a draft for future use. And that's it for email sending. There are a couple of things to keep in mind once you start using emails. Users who send emails using Pensight are required to keep their bounce rate below 5% and complaint rate below 0.1% within a time frame chosen by Pensight. Should these thresholds be exceeded, email sending capabilities may be suspended. We encourage you to actively monitor emails, ensuring a positive email marketing environment for all. By following these steps, you can effectively utilize Pensight to create engaging and targeted email campaigns that resonate with your audience.